In every game, Harbor Few donates $100 in the name of the Wheeler MVP, and along with $500 at the end of the season. And Harbor Few donates scholarships, and they usually do it to 2 or 3 players heading off to college, seniors heading off to college in the fall. And Harbor Few, over 30 years of dependable service, 24-hour service for your fuel oil. Give them a call at 228-2411. Now we're going to see a little bit of John and Eric as they talk about what will be coming up here in the varsity game, what we can expect from this very loaded Shawsheen squad.
All right, Dick, thanks. Last week, we broke the budget to get these, channel 3 budget to get these little visuals for you. Last week, that's an exclamation point. I had to explain to Dick what it was. Exciting game, but left a lot of question.
Oh, excellent.
There you go. So this week, we're going to be facing, Wales face Shawsheen Tech, ranked number 20 by the Boston Globe. And Eric is going to tell us how that rating system works.
Well, the rating system is a difficult thing to decipher. It looks like what they do is they take a few Division 5 teams and throw them into the mix, a few Division 4s. So it's not necessarily to say that Shawsheen is the 20th best team in the state or the eastern part of the state.
So what are you saying? A couple of big fat Boston Globe sports writers go down to the dining hall and have a couple of sandwiches and talk about it?
It's tough to say. They probably haven't seen Shawsheen play. They're not at this game.
And not at any games in Division 5 for the whole year.
You know what they're doing? They're sitting in the office in Boston. They're getting a phone call from the coach. The coach says we're a good team. They say, hey, let's put them at number 20.
All right. Well, let's see who on this alleged number 20 team is going to be exciting tonight.
Well, Coach Ed Gillis has been less than forthcoming with information, I should say. Talked to him before the game, and I was promptly told that he wouldn't tell me much, but we did decipher from...
Sweetheart, he's in line to coach Nebraska, you know.
Yes, I know. Taking over for Tom Osborne, another sweetheart there. But Kevin Mendoza, I believe it's Mendoza, the quarterback, number 11. He's got a strong arm. He's a pretty good player. We don't know a lot about him, but he did start last year as a junior. He's a senior this year. Junior Jim Goglia, the fullback, number 43. He's someone to keep an eye on because he should be able to go up the Whalers, go up the heart of the Whaler defense. That's what caused them problems against Tollgate last week, if you'll remember. But those two, look for them, and look for a lot of seniors out there. They have 10 returning starters from last year and 20 returning seniors. It's going to be a tough game for the Whalers, but if they can put together a full game, they have the talent to win it.
Well, you know, we'll just look from down here in the field. We don't have any numbers on size, but the Shawsheen linemen look very big. So can we expect that sort of control game like we saw last week from Tollgate?
Well, they'll run out of the I formation. They'll try to push the ball up the middle again. They probably won't throw too much, just as Tollgate did, running the big fullback inside, and look for the linemen to push. Look for the linemen to get a good push forward, and look for them to spring Jim Goglia.
All right, Eric, thanks. Eric, whose last name we can never pronounce, from the Inquirer Mirror, Eric Shaka. Read about his new column starting this week in the Inquirer Mirror. And Dick, welcome back.
You see the co-captains out there, and the toss of the coin is brought to you by the R.J. Kalman and Sons. Give a call to Michael Kalman, contractor, builder, plan designs. He can be reached at 228-4578. Bunch of co-captains out there for Shawsheen. We can see number 34, Captain James Brothers, 35, Captain Kevin Banger, 22, Captain Steve Dodge, and 48, Captain Paul Caldwell. For Nantucket, it's number 11, co-captain Travis Lombardi, and number 5, co-captain David Seisha. David Seisha coming off a very exciting game, but as Coach Capizzo said, they really get lucky. And Coach Capizzo has a funny saying about basketball games. He says, basketball games, you run up and down the court, and it's decided in the last 2 minutes. Well, now he knows how it feels because that's what happened in the football game. Everybody ran up and down the field, and the game was decided in the last 2 minutes. So
two free throws, I think, with time ran out, and they hit those 3 free throws, and that just iced it for the Whalers.
Hey, John is getting
the charts, getting the charts ready.
Now I know why I pay the big bucks, John. You come in with all these visual
That's
effects
right. Props, everything.
You're going to really move up in this business if you keep at it.
The sad thing is the only place I can move up is your slot. What about an injury report, Dick? Do we know if Joey Hallett's going to be
Joey Hallett's
again?
got a chipped bone, and he he's going to just play center tonight. He doesn't have any lateral movement mobility, so he won't be playing any defense. But they're going to try him at center. They can get the ball back. See if they can pick up Kristen Bro. Well, we couldn't see Kristen over there, but I hope you heard it. She did another great job tonight. The fog is in effect. Talking to Coach Capizzo before the game, a few new wrinkles in there. Moving Levi Fox to defensive end and get Asa Hunter in as our linebacker. Also going to keep David Seisha on the field, meaning he's not going to run back and forth for the plays. I figure David does enough running in the game, so you will not see David Seisha running over to get the play and going back to the huddle. They're going to use 2 or 3 split ends, Fraker, Josh Seitz in and out. They're also going to keep Chris Gardner in the game. He's not playing defense. He's only going to play offense. They're going to keep him out in the field. He's not going to be substituted for. So that's the game plan early, John. And we'll see if some of those young early wrinkles pays off for the Whalers. Right now, I think Coach Capizzo, he's going to get the ball, and he's going to have a few surprises right off the bat. He's going to try to get a quick one on Shawsheen. He does not want to give Shawsheen a 6-0 lead like he did last week.
I think you're right, Dick. I think that the Whalers want to make an offensive impression right away here in this game.
Okay, this
especially with a team that's going to play ball control. I think we're going to see some same kind of eating the clock drives we saw last time.
All right, this kickoff brought to you by Pina Bus Line, the official carrier of the Nantucket Whalers. Whalers had a little bit of trouble picking that up, John.
We're going to see quite a lot of that with this fog. That's no surprise.
Opening kickoff jitters last week, a little bit of a problem. Tonight, another little bit of a problem. And the ball is going to start on about the 23-yard line.
All right, we'll set the Whaler offense for you. Whalers come out with Seisha at quarterback, Tris Dobbin behind him, and number 25, Chris Gardner is the deep back. Seisha fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and he's buried for a loss of about 5.
That was a missed handoff, John.
Looks like it from here, Dick.
He went to give the ball to Gardner, and Gardner wasn't there. Chris sort of turned around looking for the ball. Seisha took off. The pressure incoming lineman ate him up for a good loss, a 5-yard loss, matter of fact.
All right, Whalers come out with a I backfield. Lombardi split to this side. Hedden split to the far side. Seisha rolls with the ball, finds a hole up the middle, makes the most of it. Close to a first down. He'd be about 3 yards short of a first down, Dick. I think we're going to see a lot more of that option play and possibly see Seisha keeping it himself up the gut.
Yeah, that was the option play there. That wasn't a missed handoff. He took that himself and got back a good chunk of it, 13 yards.
All right, 3rd and 2, ball on the 28-yard line. Seisha comes out, backs and an eye. One tight end to the side is Seisha on another keeper, gets the mileage over the middle. He could break this one. He's going to the sideline. He's Knocked out of bounds inside the 50 at the 42-yard line, Dick.
Good run by Sisha. Get that about a 28-yarder. How long was that? $27 yards for Sisha on that one. So Sisha, after losing 5 yards on the first carry, John, has picked up 40 in the next two.
Well, like you say, Dick, I think that was a busted play. All right, Baxton and I behind Sisha. Lombardi split to the side, heading to the other. Ball goes to Chris Gardner up the middle. He gets a nice hold from the offensive line, Dick. Makes about 4 on the play. Offensive line looking pretty good in this first series of down, Dick. We'll see whether it's a matter of the offensive line coming firing out, or Shawsheen is trying some stunts and trying some blitzes and just guessing wrong on them.
It's 2nd and 4 for Nantucket.
All right, head and split to the side. Tight end right. Sisha's on a keeper. He's got one man to pitch to. He's not going to do it. He's going to make the first down. He's going to get up to the 20.
$19-yard pickup for Sisha. So Sisha's picked up 13, 27, 19 in his last 3 carries here in the first quarter. Remember, the first quarter is brought to you by Old South Market, 57 Old South Road, open year-round. Self-serve coffee island, herb teas, cocoa, Dunkin' Donuts, bagels flown in daily. Stop by the Old South Market. Give them a call, 228-9677. So right now, Shawsheen is having its troubles trying to corral Sisha. He's just running away from them.
And they're going to get stuck with a penalty. We're not sure what it was. Ball's going to be on the 11-yard line, Dick.
10-yard penalty, so South
Somebody
Shawsheen.
said something, maybe?
Sounds like that's the type of penalty, right?
Well after the play. All right. 2 tight ends. Baxter and I behind Sisha. Ball on the 11-yard line. Gibb goes up the middle. And Hamid. Garvin is Hamid for a loss of about a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 11.
That was Garvin's first run of the day, and Nantucket's just thrown that in there for a different wrinkle. It didn't work.
Just to keep him honest, a little fullback give right up the gut. All right, 2 wide and a tight end left. Baxter and I. Handoff goes to Garvin again, and he's dropped for a loss of another yard, Dick. It's going to be 3rd and 12.
All of a sudden, after the Whalers have a lot of success running sweeps and quarterback options, they try to come back inside twice to test the Shawsheen line. Shawsheen seems very tough inside.
I would have graded them an A on that test, Dick, if that was a test. Shawsheen linemen really shut that down.
So it's going to be 3rd and 11. 6:34 to go here in the first quarter.
All right, Whalers got tight end left and a slot right. Sisha's rolling to the right, looking downfield. He's got Garvin in the end zone.
We have no idea what happened. None whatsoever. We don't hear any cheering, so that is not a good sign.
We'll assume that's an incomplete pass.
We did see Sisha roll. We did see a lot of people go towards the snack bar area of the end zone. After that, everything became a blur.
A large part of this field, Dick, is obstructed view.
Nantucket has 3 first downs on this drive, and they're setting up in a 4th and 11.
All right. Sisha straight drop back, and he gets dropped hard for a loss of about 6 by number 50, senior Dan McCarthy, senior linebacker. McCarthy came in completely unimpeded by any Whaler offensive lineman and dropped Sisha hard. It'll be Shawsheen Tech ball on the 25. Nicknames, Dick? What's the Shawsheen nickname?
Shawsheen Rams. That's a good one. We're here in the first quarter. First quarter brought to you by Valero & Sons Garden Center. Pottery, nursery, flagpoles, and flags. And I think there's a few rams out at the Valero Center. They have a few. They have a few sheep.
Maybe we'll see them at the state fair this weekend. But they do have a couple of sheep and some cows in back there. I think some horses.
What's the difference between a sheep and a ram, John?
I wouldn't even guess.
Shawsheen handoff. A little bit of a hole there. Too much, actually. About a 10-yard pickup.
I'm a city boy. If you want a ram, you go to the deli downtown. You have to go uptown to get the sheep.
Okay, first down for Shawsheen. Shawsheen takes over in the 25 and rambles the first down right away. So the Nantucket defense here, we see Tim Rynamo here on this defensive end. Chad Anderson, defensive tackle. Lombardi outside on this side. Big fullback. A lot of wheels in on the tackle. Tris Garvin. Matt Boynton, one of the big tackles in there. He's being replaced now after that play. Trying to pick up the rest of the wheels on defense. Keith Day in there. Ryan Patterson. Or Tommy Patterson, I guess. The program has it as Patters, but it's Patterson. Oh! Big stick in the backfield. Let's see if it's a fumble.
Yes! Levi Fox. Fox had a great game last week, Dick. Makes a big stick there from his defensive end slot. Causes a fumble. It's going to be whale of ball on the 38-yard line.
Fox makes the hit. Seisha picks it up. All they had to do was wait and see if they were going to rule it a fumble. Referee rules it a fumble, so Nantucket has another chance here on the 38. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
All right, Rynamo is the tight end to the side. Two wide receivers. Seisha gets dropped again by his close personal friend Dan McCarthy. Last two plays, McCarthy and Seisha got up close and personal for a combined loss of about 15 yards.
It looked like somebody was offside. No flag comes out. It's hard to see, and I think the officials are going to have a hard time calling some of the offside. Anyways, it goes to the yard loss, so it's 2nd and 11. I think Nantucket did what they wanted, though. They stopped Shawsheen on that first drive, something that they like to get out of their system early.
They really need to, especially with a big ball control offense like that.
Gardner.
Chris Gardner breaks free, got a pretty good hole, and he'll get a first down, and he'll be inside the 30.
It's down to 28, a pickup of about 13 yards for Gardner.
Whalers not wasting any time, Dick, trying to make a difference here on offense.
So that's another first down for the Whalers. They have the only 4 in the game.
Well, let's hope when they get inside the 10, we don't see 4 more plays off tackle.
No, they're having much more success running outside, right?
All right, Travis Lombardi split to the side. Backs in an eye behind Seisha. Little movement in the line. Ball goes to Gardner up the middle.
Stays at his
He breaks
feet.
free. Gets the ball down inside the 10 to almost the 5-yard line.
Then we have a flag, though.
Looked like there was some motion on the line, Dick. I don't know if a Whaler moved or if Shawsheen defensive lineman sort of halfway stood up. All right, Wales obviously declined this offside against Shawsheen.
Offside on Shawsheen. The ball is going to be down on the 11-yard line.
Well, welcome to Nantucket football, Dick. More fog rolling in here.
Well, I'm just going to have to turn on my TV Monday night and watch it because I'm missing it now.
All right, handoff goes to Gardner again up the middle. Gardner running hard, but he's brought down by number 22, senior captain Steve Dodge.
This time they try the left side of the line. The left side of the line stiffens up, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Nantucket, I'm not sure. Can Nantucket get another first down with that play outside the 10? Having a hard time reading where it is. I'm not sure if Nantucket can get a first down or not.
2nd and 9 on the 10. According to the scoreboard, they can get a first down. All right, back to the 9 behind Sisha. He's rolling. Pump fakes the throw. Keeping the ball. He's getting a lot of pressure. And he's dropped hard by number 43.
That's going to go as a 5-yard
Jim
loss.
Goglia.
He just
And he got a lot of pressure, Dick.
held on to it too long out there and takes the loss, 5 yards. So it's going to go as a 3rd and, looks like it's 3rd and 15 from the 15. I don't believe that Nantucket can get a first down. So they're going to have 2 more shots here into the end zone. Passing is not working out. See if they come back with the option to this side. Here comes Lombardi on an end around. Blocked by Sisha, opens it up. Touchdown Nantucket. Sisha's block sprung that. Lombardi waited for Sisha to throw it. Sisha throws the block. Lombardi goes into the end zone.
And this is one of those wrinkles we were talking about, Dick, the reverse, and a great block, as you say, by Dave Sisha.
15-yard run. Travis Lombardi. We'll call
Whalers
it
up on top, Dick, and I think that the Whalers coaching staff is going to prove to Shawsheen that they're faster than them. It's obvious that Shawsheen is bigger, and they don't want to get into a slugging match the way they did last week with Tollgate.
2:15. Extra point coming up. Extra point brought to you by Congdon and Coleman Insurance, the insurance company for all your insurance needs down on Main Street. Going for 2 here, John.
Will's going to go for 2. Slot right. Lombardi's rolling, looking in the end zone. He's got someone wide open in the end zone. I'm sure he couldn't see. Wait for a signal from the referee. It was incomplete, and I'm sure that Sisha couldn't see him wide open in the end zone. We're not even sure who that receiver was. Might have been Hedden.
Yep. So it's 6-0 here. 2:15 to go. Whalers break on top here. Quick touchdown on a turnover. David Sisha, very instrumental in that drive. He picks up the fumble after the hit by Fox. Also, he throws a big block. To spring Travis Lombardi into the end zone. And getting ready for the kickoff here. Kickoff's brought to you by Pina Bus Lines,
Our favorite bus company, Dick.
the official carrier of the Nantucket Whalers.
They're our favorite name to call because that means that the Whalers have just scored and are kicking off.
We love the Pina Bus Line slogan.
All right,
Drive.
kickoff goes up front to one of the big guys. That's number 43, Jim Goglia.
I think he thought he was down. The call never came. He sort of stopped and waited.
He got fogged on that one, I think. He got some fog in his eyes.
His knee was down, but I don't think he had picked the ball up. That's why. So Shawsheen's going to take over their second drive of the day on the 37. Okay, Shawsheen out. Nantucket storms the backfield and drops Shawsheen for a loss. The fog is not lifting at all here. If anything, it could be getting a little bit worse. Shawsheen is knocked back 3 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 13.
All right, back to the 9. 35-yard line, some pressure, setting up a little screen, and get the ball to a legitimately big fullback. And he stiff arms one Whaler right out of the way. That's number 43, Jim Goglia.
That goes as about an 18-yard pickup. Shawsheen's first completion of the day. And that's another first down for Shawsheen. And they get the ball across midfield for their first time. Minute 17 to go here in the first quarter.
All right, Godley is the up back. James Brothers the setback.
First quarter brought to you by Bob's Auto Repair. Robert Larry, owner, certified automotive technician. He's out of 48 Nobodere Farm Road. Give him a call at 228-1239.
Tackle Chad Anderson making a good play on that handoff up the middle, Dick, getting inside and stopping Goglia right for a loss of maybe a gain of 1. Try to set that defense for you. Anderson is 53. He's 1 tackle.
Second and 9, bust throw. And
Boy.
Shawsheen may have another first down. Went right
That's,
through the left side there.
That's James Brothers, the co-captain, number 34. And Shawsheen can run hard, Dick. They're tough to bring down.
Another first down by Shawsheen as they moving up, and that should be close. Maybe one more play here in the first quarter. Shawsheen is 1st and 10 on about the 37.
All right, Mendoza's got backs and an eye behind him. He's going to look to pass. Looking downfield for the big guy.
They're in the
Travis
same play
Lombardi,
again, yeah.
Put his head right in there and brought him down, but that's a play that could account for a lot of yardage over a course of a game there.
Same play again. They must be sending the fullback through the dive hole, so he's hard to pick up. We'll try to keep an eye on that, as if we can see anything from our vantage point up here. But that ends the first quarter. And no, there's still 6 seconds left. 6 seconds left on the clock, but the referees have ticked those 6 off. Shawsheen has another first down. There is going to be one more play because somebody called a timeout there. Maybe Nantucket not happy with what is happening there. We're in the first quarter. Timeout brought to you by Young's Bicycle Shop, Steamboat Wharf. Give Harvey a call at 228-1151. Young Bicycle Shop. They carry Trek and Cannondale. So the Wales defense is back out there. And they need a big play here. Shawsheen's got the ball down to the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. This will be the last play of the quarter if there's not a penalty.
Mendoza's got eye. Mendoza's simply going to give it to the second back through, which is the big fullback, Goglia, and he's going to run over a few Whalers and get down inside the 15, and that'll be the quarter.
So at the end of the first quarter, Nantucket is holding a 6-0 lead. Portions of this timeout is brought to you by Island Airlines, Nantucket's community airline. Nantucket checks are available at the Nantucket Bank. Stop by. Preserve the island, as the Nantucket checks will contribute $1 of each order to the Nantucket Green Fund. Your out-of-town pharmacy, Island Pharmacy, 31 Sparks Ave, complete prescription service, famous brands, huge toy department, health and beauty needs, greeting cards, beach and bathing supplies, daily newspapers, books and magazines, fax and lottery. Also, your in-town pharmacy, John, is the Nantucket Pharmacy.
Nantucket Pharmacy right down there on 45 Main Street. They also have a complete prescription service. A large line of health and beauty aids. I see Dick down there picking out some health and beauty aids sometimes. Clinique, skincare, medical equipment, sales and rentals, suntan products, and sunglasses. You could use a pair of those sunglasses tonight in this fog. Reading glasses, stationery, and toys. They have a big humidor full of cigars, soda fountain, open daily at 8. Courteous and quick service, Nantucket Pharmacy, your in-town pharmacy.
Are you inferring that I need some beauty aids, John? All right.
Just make sure you stay off camera.
Shawsheen is lining up here, 2nd and 6 on about the 14.
Oh, big
big
fullback. Nice stop by Asa Hunter coming in from the linebacker slot.
Quint Marquise did a good job, too. Big number 73, Quint, 6'5", 280. He gets his full body right in that hole. Helps clog it up.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on to 16.
Shawsheen's in
Shawsheen
4
comes
down
out.
territory here, so let's see what happens. We're going to play defense 2 more times.
Tight end left, backs in an eye, one back in motion. Pitch goes right, following a motion back.
Good job by Hunter
He's brought
again.
down to Asa Hunter, doing a good job at linebacker.
Asa Hunter, not much action last week. He was one of those kids who just extended summer vacation a little bit too long for Coach Capizzo and got in the doghouse. And didn't get much playing action last week, so he got Vito's drift. You got to come to practice.
Come to practice.
You got to forget about the surfing and the beaching, and
Knock
he came
down
to
everyone that
practice,
comes by you.
and he earned himself a starting position. He's doing a job right now. 4th down and 4 for Shawsheen.
All right, Mendoza has the 2 big backs in an eye. Ball's going to go to Brothers, the deep back.
It's going to be close.
He's close to a 1st down.
He put his shoulders down and marked it. Looks like the initial signal is they made it. Fred Ebbett saying they got it, and they do.
All right, it will be... Can't tell from here, Dick, but I think it's going to be 1st and...
It's outside the 10,
outside
so
the
they can
10.
get another 1st down. 1st and 10 from about the 11-yard line, so Shawsheen can get another 1st down inside the 1. Knocking on the door, 2nd quarter just underway. Nantucket holding a slim 6-0 lead.
Give goes to Brothers. He has met hard at the line of scrimmage by a host of Whalers. Let's see who was in that pile underneath on the scrum. Number 54, Chad Anderson.
His,
McGrath, number 54, in on the hit.
His initial charge gets him across the line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 9, 2nd and maybe 8, ball on about the 9-yard line.
Now, if you notice in the field, they have roving bands of fans because they can't see from any one seat. They're following the play up and on the sideline.
Nantucket calls a timeout. The unique thing about that timeout, John, is that a lot of the Whalers are leaving the field before the officials recognize that the timeout was called. That's a little scary, you know.
They're trained only to listen to Vito's voice.
So the Whalers are hoofing off the field. The timeout does get called, thank goodness, before the play starts. This timeout brought to you by Nantucket Airline, the official airline of the Nantucket Whalers. Also, Cape Air wish best of luck to the Whalers in this 97-98 season. Also, John and Kate O'Connor say, go Whalers in 97. John and Kate down at the Atlantic Cafe, 15 South Water. Wings Night is back.
10-cent wings nice. You can eat a lot of wings at 10 cents a piece there.
Yeah, I can go down here with a quarter, get some change, and have a couple of wings, huh? Also, the Pacific National Bank, banking excellence since 1804. It's a shame to see a bank that's been in effect since 1804 being merged into the corporate America, but Pacific National Bank, give them a call today for any of your mortgage needs. Fixed rate, variable rate construction, first time home buyer, jumbo land, 1917. 2nd and 9, John.
Yes, sir. Ball on the 9-yard line, that would mean. Shawsheen comes out, backs in a power ride. They got one back in motion. The last time they did that, they had a quick handoff to the side. Instead, they give it to the big guy, and he is hard to bring down.
He's down, though. The fumble come out there, but he was on the ground.
Asa Hunter had him around the waist, and he still made about 4 yards. It is going to be 3rd and 4 from the 5-yard line, so Shawsheen conceivably could make a 1st down here, Dick.
Yeah, inside the 1 they can get a 1st down, and they may just bang that fullback in there, hoping for the 2 or 3 to get another 4 shots from the 1.
Yeah, I think that that big fullback, number 43, Jim Goglia, could put his head down and make this score right here. Wales trying to cheat up on the line. Linebacker's in a little bit of a motion.
Motion right. The U's been following that. There they go.
Out of pitch to Brothers. He's looking up, and he gets into the end zone untouched. Up, flag on the play. We'll see what it is. I can see that yellow flag from here, Dick. We couldn't see much more.
Come on, will you, John?
I saw it.
Let's see. John says he sees the yellow flags.
Shawsheen calling for the kickoff tee, but
Shawsheen. We're still looking for that yellow flag, John.
Hey, nobody's moving, and the referee now is going to make an announcement, and they're going to say a hold on, guess who, Dick? Shawsheen.
Shawsheen gets called for the hold, and that's going to be upsetting. So Brothers takes it in.
Brothers just cruised right in there.
John saw that flag.
Saw that flag.
I'm going to call him Eagle Eye John.
That's why they make him yellow, Dick.
It looked like a linguiça wrapper. That's why John picked it up so quickly.
So it's going to be 1st and 11 on the 12-yard line. Back to the 9.
3rd down and 11, John.
Split
3rd
left.
down. They don't get a first down out of it.
You telling me when you get a penalty called against you don't get a first down?
Another sweep.
Another sweep.
And
Push it out. Touchdown.
So they come back and they run the play the same way the other side.
Well, just a quick pitch. Whalers were trapped.
What yard line was that from me?
12-yard line. Not great pursuit by the Whalers, Dick.
No. So Brothers comes back and runs it the other way. So Shawsheen, I think, found out something early, John. They found out that the middle is clogged up, and they went to the outside here. And Nantucket had, I think, too many people in the middle of the line. And once he got to the outside, it was nobody there to bring him down.
Too many people. When the first guy you see pursuing is wearing a low number.
Kick. This kick brought to you by
coming.
Collington and Coleman. This is going to be interesting to see who decides if it goes through or not. You've had a hard enough time when it's not foggy. Block!
Block!
Pick it up and run! Oh, the wrong team picked it up.
22 picked it up and run. He's trained. He's going to get a 2-point conversion out of it.
It was right there for the Whalers to pick up. That's why I'm yelling pick it up and run, but Shawsheen picks it up.
That's Steve Dodge, senior captain. I guess that's why he's captain.
Who brought it in?
Number 22, Steve Dodge, senior captain. And like I say, Dick, I guess they must have a test on football knowledge before they make you captain.
Yeah, that ball's on the ground. He's smart enough to pick it up. I saw a Whaler. I didn't see who it was. I think the Whalers were so happy they blocked it that they sort of fell asleep a little bit. One of the Whalers could have picked it up. That's why I'm yelling pick it up. They can go the other way for 2 points. So it turns out to be a big 4-point swing, and Nantucket finds himself down here 8-6.
If they went the other way, right?
No, it's just 2 on an extra point.
Would they get, even if they ran it back?
If you run it back a blocked extra point or an interception on an extra point, you just get the 2 points. You can't score a touchdown on it. So Nantucket does the job on defense, but some of that magic that Tollgate talked about on the island here goes against the Whalers in that play. Shawsheen picks up a little bit. So this kickoff is brought to you by Peanut Bus Lines. Say, who, me? All right, Nantucket's going to do the reverse on this play. I just sort of smell it. Oh, they fall on it.
Gardner's going to fall on it.
Nantucket's having a lot of trouble on the kickoffs. A lot of time to pick that up and run, but once the ball hits the ground and rolls around, it'll be a little bit nervous, and you.
The best thing you can do is fall on it.
So we're here in the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by Island Parcel Plus, UPS, Federal Express, keys, passport photos, U.S. mailboxes, signed cards, business package, copy, and faxing center. Give Jim Richards a call, 228-3500. He's out in the old Sears building now.
All right. Whalers have the ball on their own 25. Sisha's going to go for all the marbles. First one out. Travis Lombardi, it looks like.
Tell me that wasn't
catch.
Tell me that wasn't the
Hard to see that ball when you're running down the field.
the
in
lonesome
fog.
end out there. I bet you that guy never went back to the huddle. So who caught that one, John?
Hard to tell. Looked like Travis Lombardi. But I tell you, when you get on the other side of the field, you can't even see the numbers. All right, handoff goes to Gardner. He's got some running room. He's going to make another first down. He's brought down by number 50, Dan McCarthy, linebacker.
Chris Gardner running nice tonight.
Big hole off the right side of that line. And he had Gardner, had him in the open field, and was quick enough to bring him down. No, it didn't quite get the first down, Dick, although, yep, now they're going to move him.
Just makes it so, just 10 yards, just enough. And just enough to move the chains down there.
It'll be first and 10 on the 34. Whalers, Dick Whalers doing better with a little more motion in that offensive line. Traps and not only just firing out with a drive block, but traps and counters. All right. This game brought to you by. Broadcast of these programs is made possible by the Nantucket Bank. Among others, Nantucket Bank is committed in the support of all high school football athletic programs as a vital component to our children's education. Community support is a tradition at the Nantucket Bank, Dick.
It's your favorite, John.
The Pizza Joint, open daily 4 to 10 p.m. Pizza Joint has an incredible array of pizzas, generous portions, the island's largest slice, all at moderate prices, and all served in a refreshingly cheerful atmosphere. Although, he said before, Dick, if the pizza's good, it doesn't matter if it's a street corner.
First and 10 on the 34, John. Nantucket threatening.
All right, Baxton and I behind Sisha. He's going to give it to Gardner. It's going to be the deep back. Gardner makes a break. He's cutting against the grain, and he's brought down inside the 10 and inside the 15, it looks like, from here. Another big hole up front for Gardner to run through, Dick.
Yeah, Gardner's got a lot of room there. That was sort of like a draw. Nantucket sort of spread it out like they might be throwing on first down.
That was a little mini draw, maybe.
Got Shawsheen really spread a little bit, and then Gardner took it. Broke a nice tackle there, and looked like he's going to go all the way across the grain, but gets caught. First and 10, though, on the 17.
All right. Baxton and I. Travis Lombardi wide to the side, heading wide to the other side. Ball goes to Gardner again. He stays on his feet. Hard to tell from here, Dick, but he may be inside the 10.
Yeah, if he stays on his feet at the corner and picks up anything, he could move in there. Looked like they were going to take him down at near the line of scrimmage, but he sort of slipped away from that.
And the picture you see on your screen is what we're looking at, and actually we're hanging out the window trying to look across the field at it, Dick. So we won't have our usual clarity of thought.
Do not adjust your TV sets.
We now have control of your television.
Do not turn over the third rock from the sun, please. All right, Sisha looked like he pitched it, and right now Chino 3 is going to call a timeout and ask Vito to stop running into that left side of the corner over there. It looked like on that play, John, Sisha pitched it. I assume he would have pitched it to Gardner. Gardner went way far over to the left. Once you get way over to that left corner, you can't see anything.
We are hoping, Dick, I wasn't paying attention.
We are praying that Vito is going to run right this time. Come back a little bit towards us. Come on, Vito, run right.
I think he might say there, run into the fog, Dick. All right.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Sisha has Baxton and I, 2 tight ends. And Travis Lombardi, his favorite receiver, wide to the right. And he wisely throws that one away. Got a little shot from number 88.
Let's see.
Jason Tisley. Looked like a late hit from here, Dick.
Who's down?
David Sisha took a
Sisha's
late hit
down.
there in the ribs.
Any flag come out?
Nope.
No flag out. 4th down. Sisha's hurt. They may be thinking field goal over there now. Because they either call a timeout or Sisha's out for at least one play. Maybe they go for the field goal. Field goal gives them the lead here. And they got the kicker who can kick that distance. David's up. Let's see what the call is. He's got to come out for one play unless Nantucket's going to burn a timeout. Let's see what the coaching staff has come up with him on 4th down. Sisha's going out, so I assume they'll be going for a field goal here. Look for Hedden to come in. Ball is on the, according to the clock, ball is on the 15. Nantucket's going to take the timeout. So with the timeout, Seisha can get back into the game on this play. So they have both options available now, John. They can go with the kick if they decide they want to do that, or they can go with the by bringing Seisha back in. They certainly
I don't know, Dick. A kick this thing's at 9-8.
Well, it gives you the lead, though, John. A game like this, it's nice to have the lead rather than be behind. You know.
Words of wisdom. That only counts at the end of the game.
Have you ever played cards? Is it better to be losing two bills or winning one bill?
Only when you go home that counts. Only when you get up from the table.
Okay, this timeout brought to you by
the Pacific National Bank. Nantucket banking excellence since 1804. From residential mortgages to savings accounts to a loan or checking account for your business. You will find the Pacific National Bank has the products and services to meet your financial needs. Stop by or give them a call at 228-1917 today.
Nice and clear in front of the building, Bob. We got to come over here and play the game here, right?
Right on the dirt.
Let's line right up here. All
no
right.
fancy plays, just everything up the middle.
I did not notice who came back in, but I assume Seisha's back in, so Nantucket's going to go for it. Not going to opt for the field goal. We see Porter Fraker in here, so look for a pass play.
Will is going to go. Porter Fraker is wide. Travis Lombardi in the slot. Back to the 9 behind Seisha. He's rolling right. Fires it out to Gardner coming across, and incomplete. So it's going to be Shawsheen ball with their backs against the goal inside the 15.
So 4th and 6. Nantucket tries to get a little pass underneath it. Just overthrown on Gardner. So Nantucket's passing game is not as crisp tonight as they would like it to be. I have them unofficially 1 for 6. That big bomb to Travis Lombardi is the only one they've completed. So Shawsheen will take over here with 3:53 to go.
And that was the pass stick that required a little bit more zip than it had on it.
Okay, again, we have no idea what's going on over there.
Shawsheen running with the ball, we could tell that. Running to into the fog, running to their right.
Now we got to get Shawsheen to run left. They got to come left to get over towards this side of the field. We have a little idea what's going on.
Vito did a good job of getting that fog right where he wanted it, over to that side of the field.
.323 to go, 2nd and 10. So whatever Shawsheen ran that time, didn't pick up anything. We hear the marching band getting ready for halftime.
All right, ball goes up to the big guy, Brothers, and he gets dives over the top, trying to get a gain of about 2.
Looks like he picked up about maybe 5, so it'll be 3rd and 5. The ball gets out to about the 20. And Nantucket would like to stop here because they'd like to go for a block punt here with only 2:44 to go. You have a good feeling that they'll go for it.
You're right, Dick. This would be a good. This would be a big defensive stand for the Whalers. Mendoza brings out his team. They're in an I formation behind him. He's going to keep it. He's going to pass. Rolling to his right. The ball is. Who knows?
Dropped over there.
Could
Looks
be
like
almost anything. Looks like it's incomplete by the fan reaction.
Dropped over there, so Shawsheen will have to punt it. Let's see if Nantucket gets 10 people up in the line of scrimmage. Shawsheen knows they'll come in this, and I have a feeling Nantucket will send 10. 4th and 5, ball on the 20, 2:20 to go. So Nantucket sending 2 backs. I don't have the full block on. They don't have the all-out block on. Good
All
punt.
right, ball's going to go to Gardner. It has him back on his heels. He runs to the right. Oh, it's a big block right there. He's going to move it up. He got back inside the 40. He got a huge block. We're going to see who he got it from.
One wheeler to hold his shoulder over there.
Number 64.
Levi Fox.
Levi Fox put a huge block to spring.
He might have took the worst of that, though. He was a little bit slow getting off the field. Let's see if he's back in at guard.
All right, Whale's going to have the ball on the 41-yard line, 1st and 10.
Treby's out there. Something must have happened to Seisha. Alex Treby's at quarterback.
All right, Treby at quarterback. Has Garvin and Gardner behind him. Gives the ball to Gardner up the middle. Shakes off a tackler. Gardner doing some tough running, Dick. And he may have a first down. He shook off a tackle right at the line of scrimmage.
And Nantucket takes a timeout, so whatever happened to Seisha on that play over here in the sideline may be affecting him now because he is out of the offense right now. Root beer barrels, huh? We'll all be talking funny. We'll all be talking
like
funny.
we don't now? These broadcasts, you'd be surprised, Bob, these broadcasts are very understandable in East Cambridge.
This timeout brought to you by AK Diamond. Steak, seafood, featuring great steak, seafood, and the island's best salad bar. Family dining at affordable prices, serving lunch and dinner 7 days a week. Open 11:30, food served until 10 p.m. 25% off all dinners, entrees before 6 p.m.
All right, Whalers, 2nd and 1. Ball on the Nantucket 34, it looks like, from here. Treby at quarterback. Back to the 9 behind him. He's going to throw. Throws into the fog. We hear a big cheer. We can't tell what happened. Looks like a complete pass for a first down. We're going to try to tell you who caught it.
Well, during that last timeout, Vito called everybody from the stands together and said, anytime we throw over in the fog, just cheer. You know, no matter what happens, just everybody cheer, and the officials will point ahead with a completion, you know.
Looks like Porter Fraker made that catch, Dick.
It looks like it to you, but not to me.
All right, Fraker split wide to the right this time. But give goes up the middle to Gardner. Nantucket offensive line doing a great job, Dick. I can't say that enough. Big holes up the middle for Gardner on these quick dives. We'll see if we can run those offensive linemen's names down for you.
Joe Howland started center. We know that. Fox is one of the guards.
Matt Boynton is the other guard, number 52. Levi Fox is the guard, number 64. 3 guards. I guess he's in that famous 3-guard offensive line, Dick.
No, Boynton's in a tackle.
Boynton's in a tackle. They gave him the wrong number. 7 series. Is that still a thing, Dick? Supposed to have a 7 series if you're a tackle?
You can have anything from 50 to 70 and play any interior line. Usually the tackles have 70, but they don't have to. Anyways, it's 2nd and 1 after the 9-yard pickup by Gardner. 1:40 to go. Nantucket trailing by 2.
Ball on a 12, so says the scoreboard. We can't see it from here. You couldn't tell. We couldn't testify in court to where the ball is, though, Dick.
On the oath of the NFL judge, you couldn't do that?
On the oath from the great scorekeeper. All right.
I think Shawsheen is a little bewildered right now. They thought they were a little bit of a favorite coming into this game, but I think Nantucket has taken it right to them here and has won the first half battle.
I agree with you, Dick. A big favorite and a stronger team, and I think that if anything, they expected that Nantucket would be throwing the ball instead of running it right up their gut and doing a great job. All right. 2 wide men on each side. Ball goes somewhere for a loss of about 6.
Yeah, Nantucket tried to spread them out right and come back left, and it hurt because they were working 2nd and short. Now it's going to be 3rd and long. I'm sorry, that was a first down play. They lose 3, so it's 2nd and 13.
All right, ball on the 15. Porter Fraker wide this side. After that, we can see back to the 9. That's about all. Rollout, little rollout pass. Got Fraker. Threw a little behind him. Had him wide open.
Yeah, that's last year's JV combination, Treby to Fraker. Doesn't hook up there. 3rd and 13. I don't know if Nantucket's thinking about using the 4 downs to get into the end zone or thinking about the possible field goal here again.
It'd be tough to get in the red zone twice, Dick, in the same quarter and not be able to put one in.
Yeah, I mentioned a minute ago that Nantucket's sort of taking it to them. They're taking it to them, but they're still trailing, and that's what hurts if they don't get it in here. Really would like the lead at halftime. Steve Gouvere has gone over there into the fog area. I know what he's looking for. I think he found Vito down at the 10-yard line, and he got him back.
Shawsheen coach at the 20-yard line hash mark. Here comes Shawsheen has more coaches, Dick, than the Whalers, which I didn't think was possible. Whalers have more coaches than any junior college team in America, I think. And Shawsheen has more.
3rd and 13, 58 seconds to go. A lot of confusion getting this playoff. Here it comes.
All right, a lot of confusion. Rynamo's wide right. Sisha keeps the ball. I can't tell from here if he's going to score. Looks like he might. It'll at least be a first down, I think, Dick. It's going to be pretty close to the goal line.
Sisha got back in there somehow.
Well, he jogged right in from the bench, and that's how he got into the game. But they had Whalers split out a couple of receivers here after throwing those passes. And Sisha gave a little semi-drop back and then tucked the ball underneath him.
He picked up about 14 yards, so it is a first down.
First and goal from the 2.
Timeout.
This timeout brought to you by the Pizza Joint, open daily, 4 to 10. And, you know, if they send the pizza up here, Dick, I think we'll probably say the name a lot more on the air. Pizza Joint has an incredible list of specialty pizzas, generous portions, and the island's largest slice at moderate prices. What are moderate prices here on Nantucket, Dick?
You got it, John. Spend it. Pacific National Bank, your personal Nantucket banker.
Yeah, just what I need.
You need a personal banker to keep track of you.
Loans by phone. I once knew a guy that could give you a loan by phone, but if you didn't pay, he'd beat you up bad.
Yeah. Is that the same guy that broke your leg when you didn't? Okay. As Shawsheen gets back into the huddle, Mayor Meehan thought the play was started. Any movement out there? Any movement out there?
All right.
Nobody on Nantucket's going to see this play, so we're just going to hope it's a touchdown.
Trebby back at quarterback. I can tell that from here. Handoff goes to the right.
Touchdown.
Touchdown of some sort.
We have no idea who scored.
By somebody wearing a Whaler uniform.
We're going to call it a 2-yard run. We hope it's Chris Gardner. We're going to send Eric down at halftime to find out who scored it. Anyways, they changed the scoreboard from 6 to 12, and that's a good sign.
I guess that makes it official.
That's a real good sign when they change the scoreboard. It's a good sign when the scoreboard changes in these foggy games. That's all we need. We think it was Chris Gardner. He's getting credit for it at the moment. We may change that after halftime. We just wait for the cheers. We call the play when they're running back into the huddle. Okay, we think they're getting ready for an extra point because the scoreboard has changed. Come on up, Susan. Come on. Come on up. We're friendly up here. All right, somebody is being helped off the field over there. We assume it's a Nantucket player since it's going to that side of the field. Everybody thinks Vito's still over the sidelines. Vito's down at the Sea Grill right now, everybody.
All right, Whalers are going to go for this one.
43 seconds.
Breaker ahead and split to the side. Nobody knows anything.
Okay, it's a bad sign now. The scoreboard did not change.
Dick. We'll be getting our question mark sign out.
Okay, so the pass for the point is no good, but Nantucket clings to a 12-8 lead at halftime, and I think they got much more offense than they expected.
They certainly did. And you know what? And they got it in a place they didn't expect it. They got it right up the middle, right up to the gut of this big Shawsheen defense. And I can't say too many times, Dick, the offensive line of Nantucket really firing out and really playing a whole different game than they did last week. And it's opening some big holes for Chris Gardner, who's doing a good job after he gets into that defensive secondary trying to run.
Okay, the extra point was brought to you by Congdon and Coleman Insurance Company for all your insurance needs. This kickoff brought to you by Peanut Bus Lines. I would not be surprised to see the onside kick here.
I wouldn't be surprised either. Although it's going to go deep into the fog, and no one's going to have any clue where it is, and it's going to roll out of the end zone. So that'll be a touchback.
We'll have
Might be the first Whaler touchback on a kickoff.
We'll have a 5-minute delay as they look for the ball out there. Good kickoff there by, was that Hedden? I assumed it was Hedden. Good.
Bob's got the shaky cam going here. So when we don't know who made the play, Bob, we'll do this. We don't know who made the play. We'll just show you the sign.
Okay, Shawsheen calls a timeout. The last minute and a half of this first half is halted to a grind here with the timeouts, but the Whalers will take it. They put the touchdown on the board. Shawsheen calling the timeout, John, is showing that they're going to go for it. We're here in the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by Island Parcel Plus, your business copy and packaging center.
Well, here's the situation, Dick. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Shawsheen Rams have the ball. 43 seconds left. The Whalers are up 12-8.
Touchdown runs by Travis Lombardi that we're sure of, and Chris Gardner, who we assume.
We would have gotten the ball to him anyways in that situation.
Right. Okay, long time coming out of the huddle here.
Could be a delay of game penalty coming up, Dick. This is a long time coming out of the huddle. When they finally do, Shawsheen's going to come out with wide to the left and a man in the slot and backs in an eye. It's going to go a little pitch. Whalers break it up pretty well. And I'll tell you, Dick, Whalers came in and took those blockers out. I'm trying to see who it was. And Levi Fox made the tackle, but I think it might have been Gums who strung the play out and took one of the blockers out.
Yeah, Colin Gums getting some action at defensive end here. Tim Rynam on the other end. Chad Anderson, one of the tackles, along with Matt Boynton.
On a sweep like that, Dick, defensive ends, they really have to string that play out to the sidelines, let the linebackers come in and do their job.
Keith Days, the outside backer on this side. Porter Frake is deep. And Asa Hunter in the middle. So at the end of the first half, we think the game's over. The half's over, I mean.
The half is over. It is 12-8. And I got to say, Dick, that was a strange timeout by Shawsheen.
Okay, that is the half. Penalty was on Shawsheen. Nantucket accepts the penalty. So here come the Whalers heading in. And we're getting set for the Don Allen halftime show. We'll be back with some stats on the first half here. Also, we'll see the cheerleaders heading out there. Choir Mirror brings you the cheerleaders on the newsstand early Thursday morning. The only island newspaper you need to read for your local news, sports, and entertainment. Need a new ride? Stop by Don Allen's 97 Ford Explorer. You can lease it, John, for $2.99 a month. That's just pocket change for you, right?
I get that in my pocket right now.
You can get a lot of fares on a nice new 97 Explorer. Zooming around town.
Yeah, that's just what you need. Become part of the traffic. Don
And we
Allen
do
Ford
hear-
and Auto Service. We buy used cars and trucks, all makes and models, and Dick, they pay cash. Shawsheen coach is going to go out, speaking of pockets full of cash, you're going to go out and have a little talk. Here you go, keep it fair, keep it fair. Here's a couple of 20s. We're going to have a discussion. How come it's foggy? We got to play. Jeez, we're never coming over here again.
There are some cheerleaders there. We're not sure if those are the Nantucket cheerleaders or the Shawsheen cheerleaders. We're not going to be able to pick them up tonight on the screen, but we will tell you the Nantucket cheerleaders are Brittany Stroney, Vicky Hunter, Shauna Resendiz, Sarah Conkey, Elizabeth Farrell, Melissa Benson, Sarah Valero, Christina Rock, Margie Malone, Katharina Rios, Farley Layfield, and the co-captains Jamie St. Peter and Grace Badsley. Okay, the Whalers are coming back out of the locker room below us here. They stayed in there right to the very end. It's only about a minute before halftime here. Shawsheen's been up here a good 4 or 5 minutes. Shawsheen's been doing a lot of talking about onside kick. So I don't know. I think it's their turn to receive the ball. I think they're figuring the Whalers are going to try an onside kick. We're in the Don Allen halftime show, and we have some stats here brought to you by the Inquirer and Mirror.
Dick, David Sisha had a tough start throwing the ball. He was only 1 for 6 for 16 yards, but he had a great half running the ball. He ran 4 times for 45 yards, is what I've added up. Mendoka, the quarterback for Shawsheen, 1 for 2 for 11 yards, and Alex Treby completed a pass for 9 yards. He was 1 for 1. Chris Gardner, good half running the ball, 7 carries for 62 yards. And Goglia, who we talked about, the big fullback, 3 carries for just 11 yards, but he did catch 2 passes for about 25. And Brothers, the tailback, 5 carries for 34 yards. Back to you, Dick.
Okay, the co-captain's getting ready to go out there. It is Shawsheen's choice. Shawsheen will be taking the ball. They're talking about onside kick. So
The technical crew is done, Dick. We have lights.
But that light was supposed to go in Mr. Webb's room.
Yeah, it's not going there.
Wait till Mr. Webb comes up here and finds out he got no
It's a
ball.
union thing. I can't put a light in that room.
Okay, we had the stats by the Inquirer and Mirror. You see the co-captains out there. Co-captains are brought to you by Don Allen Ford.
They shot
Shawsheen?
Ford, they're on the Pulpus Road.
Shawsheen is expecting an onside kick. I kept hearing him talk about onside kick. So
Well, you know, I tell you, the thing about Nantucket, I think, is teams come here and they expect all the tricks in the book to come out, you know? And I tell you what, if captains were standing at midfield and we didn't know who they were, we wouldn't be able to tell you.
the Shawsheen got prepared for a lot of things this week, but one of them I'm sure is not fog.
And I don't know, I was down on the field, Dick, and several people stopped me to suggest that it wouldn't matter whether we could see the play or not. I don't know what they meant by that. But,
Hey, at least we know they're listening Monday night. That's all
right.
that's important. That keeps us going.
keep the advertisers happy. But a couple of people said, what do you care? You don't have any idea what's going on up there anyways.
John, whatever you do, you can't take that personal. Why don't you take it personal?
I'm used to it, Dick, because you tell me that all the time.
Okay. As much as Vito waved his hand walking across the field, the fog did not clear, so we can't elevate Vito up to it Moses yet.
All right, Whalers talking this one over.
There's been rumors that Vito could part the Red Sea, but he cannot move the fog here on a Friday night.
Shawsheen has a couple of the good hands guys, including number 22, their
Krebby doing the
tailback. Krebby boots it. Ooh. Remarkably, it's caught by number 25, who runs into the fog, and we lose him. Looks like he's running back. He's going to get dropped down near the goal line.
Unbelievable.
He ran over to that far sideline, Dick, saw made out a bunch of Whalers in the mist coming at him.
He figured it was a clear road over there, but Nantucket had 19 guys on the field. 7 of them were hiding in the fog. See, once you go into that fog area, you get tackled right away because there's like 6 Whalers over there.
Who's to say that if someone runs off the sidelines and makes a tackle? Who's to say it happened? I think
Nantucket had 11 on the kicking ball, but they also had 11 over there in the fog.
For the rest of the day, Dick's just going to diagram plays on a chalkboard for you. Hank, we're going to make little stick figures.
Do not adjust your TV set. Do not turn to Third Rock from the sun. We've been told that they gained 5 yards in that play. 2nd and 5. Down in the foggy end of the field, as you can tell. Looks like a pass play. And it looks like Shawsheen caught the pass after it was
thrown.
thrown.
Here's what happened on that play, Dick.
That was that last pass play.
That was dropping back, looking for a pass.
There's the quarterback standing back there in the fog.
Running this way, going back.
John Stan, he's going to have a little cartoon film in the in Fun Festival 99 on Nantucket. I didn't know you were so good with those little stick figures,
There you go, little
John.
stick figures. If you could make a move, imagine if the pitchers could move, Dick.
Every night, do you lay there in bed hoping you have a little stick finger?
Make stick figures.
Uh-oh. Now they have come out of the fog right in front of us, and as they do, Shawsheen has a little bit of a drive going.
A little bit of a drive. That's number 34, co-captain named Brothers, running very hard and getting up almost to midfield. Be 1st and 10 at the 43.
Of course, John took my notes to write his little stick figure.
We'll be having another installment of Mr. Quarterback later.
You're going to have to make another drawing because you're not getting this back again.
We'll make 43 into a drawing. All right, back to the 9. Pitch goes out to 34. And he runs off into the fog, and he's going to keep running. It's knocked out of bounds on the Whaler sideline, but not until he picked up the first down and then some, Dick.
Yeah, Brothers, 5 carries for 34 yards the first half. Looked like he picked up another 34 here in his first 2 carries of the second half. 2 quick first downs. John is getting his crayons out again, so he'll be gone for a few minutes. John, there's a little bench over there. Go sit over there on the bench there with your crayons, will you?
What would Brothers look like? Here we go.
Shawsheen moving the ball up the field, all the way from the 15. They're up across to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. Third quarter just underway. Third quarter brought to you by Hutch's, the family restaurant with something for everyone.
All right, that's big number 43, the fullback, and he rambles up the middle for a gain of about 8.
Yeah, they pretty much held him intact the first half. 3 carries for 11 yards, but he busts off about 11 there, so 8 there. So Shawsheen maybe looks over what they did. They really can't look over what they did because the coaching staff has no idea what they did in the first half. So Maybe they come up with a new plan for the second half. Anyways, it's
Well,
working right now.
I think what we're seeing here, Dick, is a battle down the line because Jim Gaglia, the big fullback, number 43, he's been trying to run up the gut like this and finding no room, but he found a pretty good space that time. His brother's going to go to the other side. He's going to be met hard by the that side of the Whaler defense, Dick.
Second and less than a yard. He's going to lose it. He's not going to pick up the first down. He's going to lose a little bit. The big AD. All right, they're going to measure it. I don't see how he could made that. He never got back to the original line of scrimmage when he was hit. Let's see where they're going to spot it. The ball is spotted. There is a ball over there. They're going to stretch out the chains here. The Shawsheen team right in front of us, a little bit more life in them here the second half. They're coming out a little bit fired up, a little bit vocal, especially the JVs, the subs, who did not get into the game.
All right, here's that last play. We got that diagram. Hold it further up. Here's that last play, Dick. Number 34.
We got that one.
There you go. A little white balance going. Number 34, and he's running, and he's looking to get the pass.
Take the pitch.
Oh, he goes into the fog. Can't see him. Oh, man.
Not a first down, a third and a foot.
Third and a foot.
Haven't seen a quarterback sneak yet. This would be an ideal time for it. Wheeler's going to be looking for the fullback.
Referee's deciding where to put the ball, I think, Dick.
Well, they
Starting the clock.
They might have just gave him a first down now by the spot.
All right. Not going to be a quarterback sneak. It's going to go to the big guy. And he gets more than he needed for the first down.
Yeah, the referee gets knocked down out there. The referee, that white balance out in the middle of the field was the referee's backside.
Dick learned a camera term. He's going to use it every chance he gets now.
Big fullback picks up about 15.
Well, Dick, this is fullback weather. Right up the middle and inside the 20, it looks like.
Now even down the
24.
We're going to call the good side of the field here.
First and
sort of fogged out.
Oh yeah, I can. I'm standing here looking at the yard markers on the field. I can get down to 10. I can't see the 5 from here.
Ball is on the 25 maybe.
24 according to the almighty scoreboard.
They must have infrared lights over there to be able to pick that up.
All right, here we go. Baxton and I behind.
We need some of those night goggles that the Air Force has.
Baxton and I behind the quarterback Mendoza.
We can call that the Mendoza line, right?
Mendoza line. Pitch goes to Brothers. He's looking to turn it up. He gets met hard by a couple of Whalers.
Wales had a lot of pursuit there. Tris Garvin first right in front of him. He takes the bulk of the fullback.
Yeah, and Boynton, number 52.
But he turns the play inside. That's all you got to do. So that's about a 5-yard pickup. And Shawsheen's going to be working 2nd and 5, getting themselves into excellent field position here. This drive has been about a 65-yard drive already, taking 4 minutes off the clock. Fullback.
That's Gagley out of fullback. Boy, he ran through a big hole up there on offensive line. Gets into the end zone, almost untouched, Dick.
20-yard line, as you said, John. Big hole right in the middle of the line. So whatever Shawsheen diagrammed at halftime worked. Maybe you want to go down behind the scoreboard there, see if we can see in the dirt, John. Because that's all they had.
A little plan out there.
That's all they had to write on was the grass. And Shawsheen is taking the lead here, 14-12. Big extra point here for Nantucket to stop. Keep it within field goal range here with a stop at this extra point. And they're getting ready to kick the point. Kick is
Blocked
up.
again. No. Oh,
Right.
I thought from the two thumps the Whalers blocked it again, but it was one of those double kicks, I guess, Dick. And it's good.
Hey,
So a 20-yard run by the big fullback gets them the lead. And then the extra point kick by Kevin Mendoza. And Shawsheen has taken the lead here, 15-12.
Hey, Eric, don't give away stories like that. Don't give away stories like that.
So Shawsheen takes the ball the second half. Where does the drive start on, Eric? 10-yard line, 90-yard drive, and only used up 4 minutes and 4 seconds. So a big drive for Shawsheen.
Around the corner.
And Shawsheen made the adjustments on offense. Let's see if they made the adjustments on defense. Let's hope the Nantucket offense is still moving. Nantucket had a lot of success with their offense in the first half, putting 2 on the board. They're down now. They need another one.
That drive, Dick, was really a matter of the Shawsheen offensive line coming out and playing better than the Whalers offensive line. In the first half, it was the exact opposite. Whalers offensive line was what ran the show. Seisha takes a big hit, gets back to the 30-yard line, though. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 30.
All right, Seisha, who spent a lot of time on the bench near the end of the first half,
Running just as hard as ever.
Assume he was hurt. He's right out there in the kickoff here, ready to go the second half. So Nantucket will be starting on the 30, 1st and 10.
All right, Seisha hands off to Gardner upside, and he's met hard. This Shawsheen coaching staff once said the right words at halftime, Dick, because the Rams have come out fired up.
Yeah, Shawsheen is fired up now. Nantucket needs a little spark to turn this momentum away. A 1st down or 2 would be the first step in that. They don't want to come up dry in this first series here after Shawsheen scores. They got to answer somewhat. We're in the third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by Hutch's, the family restaurant with someone for everyone. Plenty of free parking out there. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
All right, Seisha has back to the 9 and a wing left. Keeps the ball himself, makes the pitch. Gardner springs free. It's going to be a 1st down with no problem, Dick, up to about the 45-yard line.
One of the Shawsheen players is down. I think it's the one that hit Seisha. That'll be officials' time out there. But anyways, Gardner picks up about 20 on that. And the officials will take a time out there. I can't see the number. That's really an understatement. But anyways, the ball is on the 45. 15-yard run by Seisha. Oh, that's an important injury. That's the captain, Kevin Belanger, who gets hurt in that play. He'll sit out at least one play. He's up walking off the field, though. And we see a new split end out here for the Whalers. John Hedden. So Nantucket rotating the split ends out here.
Whoop. Oh, Wales going to go offside. That was Tris Garvin, anxious to make a block.
Yeah, the fullback leads forward, so it's going to cost the Whalers 5. So they'll be working 1st and 15 from the 40. Okay, 1st and 15, ball on the 40. Oh!
Gardner dropped for a loss of a couple, Dick, by...
Hey, Tris Carvin was trying to put a little bit of a block on the defensive end, but the linebacker cut right inside, sliced inside of him, and takes him down for a loss.
That was number 48, senior captain Paul Caldwell. His first big play of the game, Dick.
It looks like it's about a 3-yard loss. It's going to be second and about 18.
All right, Sisha brings his team out. He's got receivers wide to both sides. Baxter and I behind him are Garvin, and the deep back is Chris Gardner. Fakes to Gardner. He's rolling. Looks for a pass downfield. Oh! That one would have been a big problem for the Whalers, Dick. Almost intercepted. He was looking for...
Yeah, Shawsheen had the interception. Luckily for the Whalers that the receiver tried to take off, the interceptor tried to take off before he had the ball, because all he had to do was wait for it to come down into his arms on the 50.
He was looking for the big tight end, Tim Reinemo. He had Reinemo in the clear and then just couldn't complete it, and that would have been a big problem for the Whalers. All right, 3rd and 18. I guess you'd call this a passing situation, huh, Dick?
Oh, you might see the draw here, too.
Got double receivers to the right. Little screen pass. Somebody's still on their feet over there, and they're going to make it up to about midfield, but that won't be near enough.
Picked up about half of it.
Good time to try a little coffin kick in this fog, Dick.
Yeah. Also, the Whalers tried a little fake out of this last week, too. People don't like to be on TV, Bob. I don't know why you keep doing that. Get more people mad at you. So it's 4th and 9. Whalers will be punting. Look for the ball to be on the ground here. It's a good time to pick up a fumble. High snap. Good thing the charge wasn't on. Gets off a short kick after the high snap, but it takes a Whaler bounce. Roll dead at the 25. Whalers very, very lucky on that.
Very lucky on that one, Dick.
That ball, a high snap. If they were coming, they would have had it. Then he gets off a short kick that only goes about 10 or 12 yards, but it takes a nice hit and kick, and it kicks all the way down to the 25-yard line, and maybe even the 20. Nantucket needs a defensive effort here now. They cannot let Shawsheen get another drive going.
They got just what they want to. They got Shashumi pinned almost near their goal line, inside the 20.
3:49 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Nantucket trailing by 3, 15-12. They got to play some defense here now. Brothers gets a little bit too much, but there's a flag down over in the fog area.
Okay. Call Julia, come in home after the game's over.
So 1st and 10. 3:42 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter brought to you by Hutch's, the family restaurant with something for everyone.
At the airport, where the planes are fogged in.
Okay, I think the penalty is going against Shawsheen. For Shawsheen, big penalty there in favor of the Whalers. 17 yards to go. Ball on the 13.
1st and 17. Passes wide open. Jim Gaglia bobbles that one, and if he had held on to that, Dick, he was going to get at least a 1st down, probably more. Looks like he's pulled something on the play.
Penalty. All right, we have a injured play here. Looks like the
big fullback, Gaglia, looks like he pulled something trying to reach for that ball, Dick.
happened right over here in front of the coaches. Officials timeout. That'll be a big break for the Whalers if he has to sit out for a while.
So should we go to commercial?
Break for commercial.
Don't try to get a plane. Well, you can get a plane by the time you see this on television, but the airport's probably fogged closed right now as this game goes on. But when they're not fogged, try flying Island Airlines. Over 21 scheduled flights daily. Daily service to and from Hyannis, and affordable freight rates, and inquire about their charter service if you want to go any place besides Hyannis. Give them a call, 508-228-7575. That's Island Airlines.
Okay, we thought this would be a
Should we go back to commercial, Nick?
tough game for the Whalers, and it's certainly turning into that now. Whalers moved the ball a little bit early, had the lead. Shawsheen has come out here, though, and taken over the third quarter. Big fullbacks up. Won't be going in for this play. Shawsheen will be running a 2nd and 17. The officials said they had a 9:30 charter, but I guess they can stop worrying about that.
Oh, yeah, they got a charter. They're going nowhere. They're going to the JC house.
They hope they're going to the JC house, right? Not Vito's little cottage.
Unless we have any sponsors that are hotels we can mention. All right, looking to throw down here. Pretty well covered. Pretty well covered by Portafreca. And this guy,
fumble.
Whaler ball at midfield. Big
Whalers ball.
Number 85 at the end. His name is Chris Tabarello. He was fighting for some extra yardage. He hadn't touched the ball all game and was really trying to make the best of it, and just basically threw the ball out of his own hands.
Yeah. That's funny. It took about 6 seconds for that fumble to reach the Whaler side of the field.
Breaker was in on attack.
It's like a wave breaking over there.
Yeah, 85 should have just been satisfied with the first down there.
Big break for the Whalers, Dick. Travis is wide to the side. Trebby wide to the far side. Back to the 9. Ball goes to Tris Garvin, and he is blasted at the line of scrimmage.
Big hole there. Garvin gets through it, but then the hole shuts down in a hurry.
34, the tailback and the linebacker came in and made the big stop.
So Tris Garvin picks up, they're calling it about 2 now. He really earned that 2. Big hole, and boy, did it shut down in a hurry.
They had good job by the Shawsheen linebacker. All right, Whalers come in. They got wide to the left, tight end to the side, back to the 9. Sisha hands off up the middle again.
Okay, Nantucket going back to the middle of the line again, this time running it with Colin Gums, nothing near.
Whalers trying to establish some offensive line play. That's what helped them. That's really was the key to the first half, and it was important to establish that as they come out here in the third quarter.
So third and a long 6. This
3rd and 6 on the 43.
might have to put it up here.
Heading this wide to the side of the field. Trebby in the slot. Sisha's going to pass. Get some pressure. Gets the pass off, though.
A lot of pressure put on Sisha. He gets drilled. He tries to float it into Lombardi, but he didn't have enough on it. Getting hit as he released. Couldn't get it downfield.
Lombardi had a hard time in a wet field, turning around and coming back on that ball, Dick. I think once he looked back and saw that his quarterback was in trouble, he tried to make a little move back to the ball.
Okay, punting situation again, but you always got to be looking for the fake out of this. Hallett going out, the long snapper coming in.
Oh, Hallett coming back in. So that might be a little fog.
Little fog play.
Little fog fake.
Yeah, they're going to call a timeout here because they don't have the right people in there.
Hallett ran off, and then he ran back on.
During this timeout, we'd like to mention a lot of our fine sponsors will bring you Whaler Football, Nantucket Bank, AK Diamonds, Don Allen Ford, Congdon Coleman Insurance, Pacific National Bank, Hutch's, Inquirer and Mirror, Young's Bicycle Shop, Nantucket Island Pharmacy, J.N. Ramus Plumbing, Island Parcel Plus, Old South Market, Bob's Auto Repair, Pizza Joint, Atlanta Cafe, Valero and Sons, Peanut Bus Lines, Harbor Few, Island Airline, Christians, Jim's Haircuts, J.A. Cooper Plumbing and Heating, Nicholas Farentella Landscaping, Kane's Custom Millworks, Chip Hart and Associates, Nantucket Electric Company, Sun Island Delivery, Yates Gas, David Kowacki, Davis Flooring, Orange Street Video, Santis Rubbish Removal, R.J. Kalman and Sons, Downey Flake, A Cut Above, Butch Ramus Plumbing.
All right, Dick, what's the odds of a fake? What do you want to bet?
I think the fake is in.
Okay, I'll bet you $10. Nope, good snap.
Good kick, too.
Somebody hangs the ball up. Very nice. It's going to be out of bounds. We can't tell here whether it's rolling in the end zone or not. But if it went out of bounds, it was a good coffin corner kick, and Dick owes me $10.
All right, put it on the
So
tab.
even better, put it on the tab.
Put on the tab. Now you're almost even.
Oh, that's one of the things, no matter what happens, you always have to say that. Very good. Good comeback.
All right, there.
All right, Dick, it looks like that was a coffin corner kick. It did get out of bounds. It's to be 1st and 10 on the 4.
4-yard line.
Whaler defense has had the game played where they want it to be played, deep in Shawsheen territory.
Right in the fog.
Right in the fog.
All right, let's see if
So they can get those extra guys in the field. No one knows the difference.
there's 13 Whalers out there now.
All right, ball goes to Brothers. He finds some running room. Finally gets taken down, but a quick first down for Shawsheen.
Yeah, Brothers comes flying out of there. Whalers had a lot of people in the middle of the line, and Shawsheen breaks it on the outside there.
Whalers strung that play out to the sideline pretty well, Dick. But when Brothers turned it up, there was no one there to stop him. He's not a kid you can arm tackle.
Yeah. Ball out to the 20, so that's a 16-yard pickup for Brothers.
All right. 1st and 10 on the 20. Shawsheen comes out in I formation. Fake up the middle.
Same
Go
play.
long. Oh, another break for the Whalers. That was right in the hands of number 35, Kevin Belanger, whose father Mark played for the Baltimore Orioles for about 6 years.
Pretty good shortstop, right?
Pretty good shortstop. Dad had better hands, I think, though.
Yeah. That's why that's why Kevin's done a lot of blocking in this game, and the first time they used him in a pass pattern. Pitch right.
Brothers gets taken down after a gain of only a couple. A good job that time of pursuit, Dick, from the Whaler defense.
Okay, the third quarter's winding down. Under a minute. Remember, third quarter's brought to you by Hutch's Family Restaurant with something for everyone out at the airport. Probably a few people sitting out at Hutch's now, hoping that that last flight may go out tonight.
Well, if they're still sitting out there and if the weather's anything like it is here, they better hop into a cab and get back into town.
3rd and 7. Oh,
we're going to call that Brothers. Big hole. A big hole. Ball up to the 40.
So Brothers is sort of taking into his own here. Unofficially, I have him for about 5 or 6 carries the second half for a good 75 yards to go with his 34 in the first half. So he's over 100. Fog's lifting. The officials will get out. And that is the end of the third quarter. So we got to turn our ears to the 50-50 raffle. All you people that didn't play, get away from the window.
Where you head out that one?
So us people that play can find out. I have every color imaginable, John. I bought rainbow tickets tonight. 554.
Well, my bookie will let you bet on when you're gonna win, Dick. That's all. You can bet on the day Dick wins.
kind of hush all over the world tonight.
If you win, Dick, I'll guarantee you we'll run right across the 50-yard line, right across that field.
Wait, while the game's going on.
Oh, yeah.
It's so foggy they won't even see me. Right across the field, I go right in the middle of the fog. They won't even see me, John. And the fog is lifting. You're starting to see things that weren't here earlier tonight. At least you thought they weren't here earlier. They're not pulling the 50-50, and I go to play here. 1st and 10 on the 40.
Ball goes to Brothers again. He's brought down for a... I don't think he made it to the line of scrimmage, Dick.
Yeah, Brothers can't run it when it's clear like this. They're going to stop him now.
He's a fogger.
He's a fog runner, and they're going to stop him. If the fog lifts, Brothers won't gain another yard tonight.
Is that your prediction? Wobbly pass. Number 85. And Porter Fraker was all over him. Good coverage down there by Fraker.
We always miss the play right before the 50-50 raffle and the play right after the 50-50 raffle. Tonight's no different. That was a long pass. Thank goodness it was dropped.
Thank goodness one of us was paying attention.
3rd and 9. 9:20 to go. Whalers need the big stop here.
Big play for the Whaler defense. Levi Fox at middle linebacker. Going for the play. Field is rolling out. Looks to throw. Intercepted.
Pick off!
Intercepted by the Whalers. That was
Trevi. That's his second. He got one last week.
And the only question, Nick, was whether he was going to hold on to that because he had that one picked out from about 10 yards away.
Yeah.
And the ball was just thrown kind of gently. I don't know why quarterback Kevin Mendoza just kind of gently lobbed that one up there.
So Trevi makes the big defensive play so far the second half. Nantucket had the only other turnover early in the game, the fumble.
And now we see the Shawsheen coaches are kind of front runners. I see them dancing around when they're doing well. Now I see them with their heads down after that interception. All right. Garvin and Gardner are the deep backs. Pitch goes to Gardner. He's trying to look outside. He gets outside. Oh, one man to meet, and that was... Dick has messed up my notes once again, but that was Jim Goglia, the fullback and linebacker, and he got Gardner around the shoulder pads and
get all these little
threw him to the ground.
Get all these stick figures out of here. That's what's messing it up.
You read the ratings book this week, Dick. That'll be the best part of the show.
So Gardner picks up one. 8:41 to go. 2nd and 9. We're in the 4th quarter.
All right, Sisha comes out. Back split behind him. 2 tight ends. Slot to the right. Here comes the reverse. Sisha's leading them out front. 2 good blocks. Oh. Gets a first down.
First down by Lombardi. Good run there.
That was a good run. If they could have just blocked that one defender that was in the way, could have been for more.
We're in the 4th quarter.
It is going to be short by about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and inches.
Almost sprung it
7:35
loose.
left in the game. Sisha brings out the Whalers. Has a tight end here. He has John Hedden split wide to the right. 3-back backfield. Little cross buck to Chris Gardner, and he gets the first down. He's going to have it.
And the fog is lifting. You can see the fans. You can see the other side of the field. You can see the ambulance over there. You can see the snack bar. Don't show John the snack bar, though.
I'll be right back. Think they'll stay open extra late because it was foggy?
They will. A lot of linguiça left over, John.
So what I want to know, Dick, is did I imagine this last year, or didn't they bring us food last year?
They did, right.
All right,
We're on the
Baxter-
outside looking out now.
Baxter and I, Trebby, is going to be a
Seashore upset.
Delay a
but
game.
Something happened there. I don't know if it's delay a game or somebody moved. Somebody moved.
Somebody moved. The Shawsheen defensive linemen were pointing at somebody down on the offensive line for the Whalers.
Seisha's motioning Fox out of the game. Now he's going to call a timeout.
He's going to.
He's not going to call a
Not
timeout.
call a timeout. He's going to say, "No, I didn't mean a timeout, Mr. F." He's going to explain to Vito Capizzo that he needs another lineman.
But he did want to start. He did want to start this play with 5 interior linemen. So Seisha does have his head in the game at this moment.
All right, Lombardi wide to the right. Oh, quick count. Oh, looking for Tris Garvin over the middle, I think. Garvin looked like he was going to go down and block somebody, and so that
Yeah.
might have been a little bit of a hurried play that everyone wasn't on the same sheet of music. there, Jack.
Garvin didn't seem to be looking for it.
No, he absolutely had his hands all balled up in the fist like he was going to put a block on that linebacker. All right, 2nd and 15, ball on the 32.
Whalers need a big play here. They may not kick it if they get to a 4th down situation from this area.
They certainly do. They come out with John Hedden wide to the right, 3 backs in the backfield. Hedden's going to go back. Going to be a little screen to Gardner. He cuts it up the sidelines. Going to make it almost to the 1st down marker.
And the Whalers will go for it now as it goes for about a 13-yard pickup.
Shawsheen. Now let's get a shot of the Shawsheen coaches down there, yelling and screaming and hooting. There's a
They're
big
just having a heck of a time.
There's one of them. Goes this way. I'll control the camera. There's the other guy. Close it on him. He's been yelling and screaming. The guy with the glasses in his mouth. It's only high school football, Dad. Give it up.
Those guys are just
Yep.
having a. Those guys
Yeah.
are just having a heck of a road time down there.
Just
Now Shawsheen calls a timeout. They all want a piece of Govier.
at the very least, the guy with the hat was an actual coach. You could assume.
Let's put the. Let's get the head coach right over here. No, out in the field, Bob.
Bob's confused. He would have purple on, Bob. Nope, those aren't coaches.
Right
Try
there, right
again.
there, right there. You missed it again. To the right a little bit. There, right in it. Zoom in.
Zoom, right there, you nut. Guy with the baseball hat and a sweater on. He's explaining the rules to the referee. I'm telling you. If that happens again, blocking my guys, I'll have Vito's head for that. Oh, sure. Oh, uh-oh. What did I do? Nothing. All right. Okay. Yeah, try that. I'll try to tell you something right now. All right.
Yeah,
Back to the-
Okay, 3rd and 1. 4th quarter, 6:09 to go. Whalers down by 3.
Whalers need a big play here as well, Dick. They got a big play from Gardner that time. Offensive line needs to rise to the challenge. Backs are split behind Seisha. Quarterback sneak. Oh, Seisha almost broke that quarterback sneak just like he did last week. Was that a whole year ago that game was?
That was a whole year ago, right?
I'll be back. All right, going to be 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. And that would have been something to see. Seisha keeps those legs moving after he takes the ball over.
This game is like it started during the night, and now it's morning, you know?
Kind of like one of those parties you used to have in the summer,
The sun is coming up here. We can see what's actually happening.
And we still don't know anyone's numbers. And the fog's lifted so much that we retired Mr. Stickman.
Mr. Stickman may be the first person that gets into the Nantucket Hall of Fame. There is a Nantucket Hall of Fame. Nobody's been nominated yet.
Stay tuned after the game. We're going to have the Mr. Stickman Sports Show since Bob refuses to actually edit highlight films together. We're going to have Mr. Stickman Soccer and Mr. Stickman Field Hockey and
2nd and
football.
5 on the 14.
All right, back split behind Seisha. John Hedden wide to the right. Ball goes right up the middle on a dive to Gardner, and he is stopped cold at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 5. 4 minutes and 52 seconds left on the clock. Whalers down 3, 15 to 12.
Portion of this quarter brought to you by Island Airlines, who only owned and operated Nantucket Airlines. Okay, 3rd and 3 on the 11.
All right, Baxton and I. Receivers split wide on both sides.
Fumble. Pitch. That play looks
Pitch.
familiar
Gardner's
too.
going to try to turn it on. He can't. And he is dropped in the backfield by number 22, Steve Dodge, the captain. He's the one that scored on that blocked extra point there.
Number 22, Captain Dodge. Let's hit the thinking field goal. It's kind of a long one. Kind of a
Still
long one.
4th and 7 on the 15.
Field goal would only give him the tie. Vito don't play for ties.
Field goal would make it. All right.
Play of the game.
Heading in Lombardi, split over to the side of the field. Baxter and I behind Sisha. Big play here for the Whalers. Sisha looking to pass. Gonna go deep to Lombardi.
He's got him.
He's got it. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Nantucket.
He was looking for Lombardi all the way, and Lombardi was wide open.
Touchdown, Nantucket. How many yards?
One Shawsheen defender near him. Shawsheen coaching staff doesn't have much to complain about now. Whoop. Oh, man, I knew I should have. Hey, what happened there? You let a guy go out and throw him the ball?
How
You
long
call
a
that
pass play
fair?
was that? 16-yard pass play. 16-yard pass play.
So what?
So Travis Lombardi has his second touchdown of the day.
Big play for the Whalers, Dick, needless to say.
18-15.
John Hender's going to try to kick this one through the uprights. Lefty kicker had the big extra point to win it last week. Booms this one right through.
Kick is good.
And it's going to be Whalers 19. Shawsheen Rams 14. 15, I'm sorry. All right, Dick, that takes a field goal possibility away from
Yeah, Shawsheen.
Shawsheen. And they have a pretty good kicker. Kid looks like he's a pretty good kicker.
They've lined up to kick a couple, so they do have a kicker. That's not going to help. They're going to have to go for it all now. 3:35 they have. Plenty of time.
They got plenty of time, and Shawsheen has been putting together some big runs off tackle. Look for number 34, Captain James Brothers. He already has a touchdown, and he has some big plays, has some big running plays this half.
Okay, so... Well, if Nantucket wins this game, they got to go into the top 20, right? English is in there. They beat English in the Super Bowl last week. They're beating Shawsheen. Shawsheen's in the top 20. We'll have to check with the Boston Globe and see how their rating system go. But Nantucket's still got another 3:35 to go before they can worry about that. The fog has lifted. The night game is over. It's like daytime here now.
This is the twilight game. All right, Trebby with the kick.
Big hole in the middle.
Oh, a big hole. That was number 35, Kevin Bellinger. And boy, for a moment there, Dick, it looked like he was going to go up the middle all the way. Finally gets dragged down by the 42. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 42, 3:26 left.
Yeah, Shawsheen set up a nice middle return that time. And now it's up to the Nantucket defense. Let's see if we can set the defense here. We have Ryan on this end, Lombardi outside halfback, Sisha outside linebacker. This is Sisha's first defense of the day, I believe, John.
Asa Hunter in the middle. Hunter's had some pretty big tackles. Doesn't mind knocking heads up the middle there.
Got 8 on that one. So not what the Whalers wanted to give up in a first down situation.
A big run, and that was the man we're looking for to have the ball, James Brothers,
Garvin's
senior captain.
Garvin's in the middle. Boynton's on the line. Looked like he came up a little bit limp that time. One of the outside linebackers is Day. Colin Gums, the other outside defensive end.
Mendoza has Baxton and I behind him. He's gonna throw, he's looking long. Oh, almost intercepted. Portafranca was down there.
Trebi almost had another. I think I see a flag. Is this a flag over here? No.
Alex Trebi was down there. Travis Lombardi. Pretty well covered play.
No flag down. Shawsheen going for the whole ball of wax here. They're confident enough they can come back and get the first down here, so they decide to go for everything.
Not much pressure on Mendoza that time, Dick, from the offensive front four, but couldn't have had it covered any better in the secondary.
Quentin Marquis in there now.
3rd and 2 from the 50. Look for the big guy up the gut. Here it comes. And he's got it. Offensive lineman just pushing ahead. And he just settled right in behind him. That was Brothers again.
And Day and Garvin down the bottom of the pile. Big fullback is still sitting there. He's going to cost his team a timeout unless he's up in a second. Maybe it's equipment. I guess it was just an equipment time.
That was Goggly. We'll see him in all the short yardage situations. He's big and strong and hard to bring down. Wales been having a...
Clock is moving. 2.5 minutes ago, Wheel is clinging to a 4-point lead.
All right, Shawsheen comes out. Slot left, Baxton and I. It'll be a quick pass over the middle, number 35. He cuts it up. And it's going to be Whalers' ball. Travis Lombardi makes the hit on number 35. Captain Mark Belanger. We saw Belanger drop another one earlier in the game, Dick. And that's a big, big break for the Whalers. There's some yelling going on. They're going to say, no, he didn't catch the ball.
What were the coaches yelling at now?
They're going to question.
Are they yelling at the official? Or are they yelling at the
They're going to question whether he had possession, Dick. He took a step, but it looked like he was juggling a little bit. Referees, I think, have given it to Nantucket. But that's a dubious call. That's something you could argue about.
I think they're yelling at the weatherman right now. They want the fog back.
All right, Whalers coming out, 2:17. They're in the driver's seat. 1st and 10 on the 34. Wide on both sides. Baxton and I behind Seashi. He's going to call an audible, and he's going to take too much time doing it.
I hope he called a timeout there.
I don't think so. I think he was turning around to talk to his backs. Looks like he was trying to call an audible.
Oh, I don't want to see one of these drives like we saw last week.
Seasha's setting up a quarterback sneak for a touchdown.
Seasha's not going to feel comfortable. He gets close to the goalpost. So Nantucket does not want to make it easy for themselves. 1st and 15. The officials want to hurry now. They see the fog is lifting.
Do you think they might get a plane
they
out
can
of
get
here?
their 9:25 charter.
Gardner's going to try to turn it up, and he's taken down on a play by number 35, Bellinger, with a nice tackle there.
Okay, Shawsheen wants a timeout, and again, they waste not too much, 2 to 3 seconds to get that timeout in.
We know how many timeouts the Shawsheen has left there?
I haven't counted them. Some of these timeouts are brought to you by Nantucket Bank, AK Diamonds, Don Allen Ford, Condon & Coleman Insurance, Pacific National Bank, Hutch's, Choir and Mirror, Young's Bicycle Shop, Nantucket Island Pharmacy, J.M. Ramos Plumbing, Island Parcel Plus, Old South Market, Bob's Auto Repair, Pizza Joint, Atlantic Cafe, Valero & Sons, Peanut Bus Lines, Harbor Fuel, Island Airline, and Christian's Restaurant.
The first time you ever said both as an inquirer. All right, Dick, you're not getting my spot in the window here, no matter how much you stand behind me and try to push me out. Whalers need a couple of first downs here in this drive. Shawsheen gets the ball back that they are likely to score. Oh, let's say they're capable of score. Dick now starting to throw ice from the cooler at people. Okay, Bob, on the game. Here we go. All right, Baxton and I. Flank is out on both sides. Pitch is going to go to Chris Gardner. He's going to turn it up. He's got the first down. Going to cut back inside. keeping his legs moving. Some nice blocks downfield. Travis Lombardi put a big hit on somebody, number 11.
Good run by Agana, first down. And I feel bad for all those people that turned their TVs off in the second quarter when they couldn't see anything in the fog. Missing a great game.
Look at all the people here. I didn't think there was that many. I had no idea there was that many people in the stands, Dick.
Most of them didn't have to pay because they just walked in. Nobody saw them. 1:46 to go. Shawsheen didn't call a timeout, so we're not sure how many they got left. They don't call one after this play. They probably don't have any left.
All right, Baxton and I. Lombardi in motion. Pitch is going to go again to Gardner to this side. Cuts to the inside. He's going to go all the way. 1 man to beat. Heads throws a good block on him. It's a foot race now, and it's going to be touchdown
Nantucket. 44 yards. 44 yards. And so Nantucket just trying to run the clock out.
Maybe they should always just start the game trying to run the clock out there.
So Nantucket for the second week in a row is they're trying to run the clock out, bust a big one. This wasn't big as last week, but it looked just as nice. 44 yards for Chris Gardner. Get ready for the extra point. This extra point brought to you by Congdon and Coleman for all your insurance needs. And finally, most of the Shawsheen coaches have stopped yelling. The shock has settled in, the fog has cleared, and the linguiça will not taste as good after the game.
Oh, yeah, it still will.
Well, for you, not for them. Hedden getting ready to kick again. Kick.
Oh, it's going to hook it. It's going to be wide.
No good. So Nantucket is holding a 25-15 lead. And that's good because it covers the spread. So
Let's cover the spread. What was the spread anyway?
For all you people that are betting a little Monopoly money, you're all happy.
Who sets the spread on high school games, Dick? Is that you? You doing that on school time or school property?
No.
And the most important question, where do you pick your money up?
I have heard that a few people bet a couple bananas and an apple.
For entertainment value only.
Just for entertainment value. Oh, we gotta go around here and start tabulating everybody. The Harborview player of the game.
Working press only gets the vote.
Lombardi, 2 touchdowns, big fumble recovery. Lombardi, 2 touchdowns, fumble recovery. Gardner, big game.
I'd go with Lombardi. Maybe Lombardi. Yeah, Gardner had a big game. No, he carried the ball a lot when they needed it. Yeah, Lombardi.
All right, 19, 1 minute 19. Oh!
Belanger breaking this one out. They're going to get a face mask on top of it.
Yeah, but there's a
That was right down here in front of us.
right in front of the shot.
That's going to be a face mask. Couldn't have, that should be on the face mask demonstration film. You couldn't have made that any plainer.
If this ever goes against Shawsheen, we're going to see one of the biggest explosions on this sideline in a long time. But as you said, it's a face mask. So Shawsheen will get a quick
15 on it. It'd be an
15
unintentional
on it.
face?
But it's pretty hard to score 10 points in the last minute 11, but it'll get it much
Oh,
easier if they can
hey.
put one in here in a hurry.
As we remember from last week, Dick, stranger things have happened. The Nantucket defense is going to have to suck it up and rise to the occasion. And any other cliches that I can think of here with a minute and 11 left, ball on the 25-yard line.
Use more than 8 cliches in one sentence, you don't get paid.
I thought I'd get extra. All right, Shawsheen comes out, wide to the left, slot left. Look downfield, Colin Gump's chasing. Oh, that got right through Whaler's hands and
Looks like it
into
went
the
through.
hands of number 41. It has covered up my Number 41, who doesn't have a number on. Oh, here he is, right here, Warren French. That would have been. You would have saw an explosion on the sidelines here if he held on to that.
Okay, 1:04 to go. Nantucket going for the interception. It almost cost them a quick touchdown. Just what Nantucket would not have wanted in that situation.
Mendoza has slot to the right. Backs and an eye behind him. Going to quarterback sneak. He drops the ball.
Rynamo in on that. Big Matt. So the scoring for the day, Travis Lombardi's got 2 touchdowns. Chris Gardner has got 2 touchdowns. Lombardi on a 15-yard run and a 16-yarder. Gardner on a 2 and a 44. And right now, those 2 guys are at the top of the list as we tabulate the Harbor Fuel player of the game.
Remember that big tote board. I think it's time to call the guys from the Globe, Eric, and figure out exactly how they made Shawsheen number 20.
Well, if Nantucket is not in the top 20 come Monday morning,
You and I drive up to Morrissey Boulevard, crack a few heads.
correct? Find the high school editor.
Yeah. Security be on us in a heartbeat. All right, another fumble. Shawsheen quarterback showing a little frustration. Gonna be 4 and 13 on the 29. Gonna call a timeout. I guess they had one left.
Just when they looked when they're going to make it a little bit exciting, they fumbled 2 times in a row, so that's kind of strange. A few of our fine sponsors will bring you Wheel of Sports, Geronimo Sports Locker, Killen Real Estate, Brony Plumbing and Heating, Swain's Travel, Gray Lady Marine, Nantucket Wash and Dry, Boynton Builders, Nantucket Tileman, Northland Cranberries, Arrowhead Nursery, John Howard Builder, Kitchens and Bath, Ron Silva, who asks you to support your local Boys and Girls Club, Nantucket 1 Hour Photo, and Nantucket Rental. So this could be the last down of the game as far as Shawsheen's concerned.
Touchdown, Shawsheen.
Touchdown.
Whalers had 1, 2, 3 defensive backs there and went for the interception. And we're going to see who that was. James Brothers, who's had a big game coming out of that backfield.
34 yards. That was sort of a Hail Mary, just fired it up there. Somehow Brothers got in front of the defender on about the 1-yard line, catches the ball smartly, and then just turns and forces himself into the end zone.
Yep.
Doesn't matter what Shawsheen's going for, 1 or 2 here.
Going for 3, 4, going for a 4-point play, throws it in the end zone. Intercepted. Intercepted by Nantucket.
(25 to 21). If Shawsheen completes that for the 2 points, then they're within 2, and the possibility of a long
onside
field goal.
kick, yeah, and a
Well, the
field goal.
onside kick's coming anyways, but now if they get the ball back, they have to score a touchdown. They can't go for the field goal.
No, he's being a good guy now. So if he's being a good guy, forget it.
Here's Mr. Saturday Night down there talking to his players. about midnight, you see. It's still in place, not a hair out of place. Okay, 33 seconds ago. That extra point
Onside kick
brought
coming,
to you by
Dick.
Congdon and Coleman. This
You
extra
know it,
point,
I know it, Bob knows it.
This extra point brought to you by. So Bob knows he doesn't have to move the camera very far. He just has to move it very slow.
All right, Mickelson gets a hold of it.
Okay.
Shawsheen players saying they have it. One Whaler player sort of timidly saying he has it. And the referees are going to say Nantucket ball, and that's the ball game.
Big play by Hunter Mickelson. It went into his gut. He hung on to it. So Hunter Mickelson recovers the onside kick there. And with 31 seconds to go, Wheeler's got the ball. You wouldn't want to give Shawsheen the ball there with 31 seconds. Okay, y'all watching this game Monday night. This game was played Friday night. Next week, we're going to go back to daytime football, hopefully without fog.
They play football in the day?
Next Saturday, there's going to be a 1 o'clock game against Hingham. Well, Hingham's going to come in on Friday night, though, so the festivities will start then down at the boat. 1 o'clock game next Saturday, Hingham. And Shawsheen must be out of timeouts. Nantucket will not come out of the huddle. And Coach Vito Capizzo is going to have his 232nd win, his 12th in a row, actually his 13th in a row, his 21st out of the last 22nd. The Whalers have done it. 25-21. They knocked off Shawsheen, something a lot of people didn't think they could do, but they did it.
Here goes the, there you go. Putting up the next cross in the Whaler graveyard over there by the scoreboard.
And here's some of the future Whalers out here. So another stake goes in the ground. And 2 down, 9 to go for the Whalers. So Nantucket will have to move into the top 20 globe-wise if those guys up there know what they're doing, because they've knocked off the number 20 team, the number 17 team, Boston English, they destroyed last year in the Super Bowl.
Let's tell her I will sell her the tape for $5.
We'll give her 3. You have to take it with you. Can't get on the boat without the tape. All right, so we have tabulated. And in a close vote, the Harbor Fuel player of the game goes to Travis Lombardi. Travis, 2 big touchdowns, and probably the biggest was his fumble recovery, which set up the go-ahead touchdown for the Whalers. So co-captain Travis Lombardi scoring 2 tonight. And a lot of other players in the running, John, certainly Chris Gardner, who was over 100 yards, and he also had 2 touchdowns.
Broke the big one to put the nail in the final nail in the Shawsheen coffin.
Yeah, it looked like it was just the extra touchdown at the time, but it turned out that was very, very important that Shawsheen come back with their own version of the Hail Mary and banged one in there at the end. So the Nantucket coaching staff has to really be proud of the Whalers tonight. Big victory. Again, Shawsheen, a very good opponent, comes in here, and Nantucket does the job and gets his 2nd in a row this year, 13th in a row over the last 2 seasons. And next week it'll be Hingham. So this is Dick Herman saying goodnight. Sheila 3 for John Stanton.
And don't give Mr.
Bob
Stickman.
Laundry on camera. Mr. Stickman, the new man on the booth.
He'll be back next
He'll
week.
be back next week in color.
We're in a Hingham uniform.
John's going to work on him this week. In color, Mr. Stickman will be here next week. Good night from Channel 3.
Without Levi Fox, he had a concussion. He's had a great season so far at linebacker and on the offensive line. What does that mean for the Whalers?
Well, the Whalers have had trouble linebacking core all year, and they're going to have to step up. The offensive line's going to have to stop the run up the middle. They haven't been able to do it. They did it a little bit in the first half last week against Shawsheen, but second half, Big Jim Gogley ran all over them. David Sisha